Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out. Live market opens up here in about 5 minutes. Now, when I say live, in case maybe you're new to these videos, this is a situation where I am recording myself, seeing all the information for the very first time. So if you want raw thoughts, raw emotions, raw reactions, you will get that with this video. But what this is not is this is in a situation where I've already recorded everything and now I'm coming back and doing a voiceover or some sort of post commentary. Nothing like that. So, I mean, this will not be a well-edited video. This will not be a well-scripted video. But, I mean, if you want the nitty-gritty look into what day trading is like, what it's like to be a day trader, then this video will give you exactly that. So the plan right now is, I don't know what, I mean, I know what the plan is, but there's several things moving. So I think I want to watch LAZR. Whoops, let me make that a little thicker there. I think I want to watch this one. But like I said, I'm not quite sure. And, I mean, there's only 3 minutes left. And there he goes. It just broke up through 28.50. That was the level that I was watching. So we'll see if it comes back down there or not. But I'm thinking about that one, maybe some other areas, but or other stocks. But like I said, as of right now, LAZR is kind of my top candidate, but that is certainly subject to change. So market opens up here in less than 3 minutes. So I will pause for now, and I'll be back at the open. Man, really missed that one. Now, granted, I never mentioned it, so technically speaking, I mean, I could very well just be saying, oh, I was looking at 28.50, but really was. In fact, let me bring down the pre-market chart. I'll show you what I was looking at. 28.50 was that little resistance area right there, but got the breakout through it, and you can see, wow, quite the breakout. But like I said, I didn't act fast enough, and it was it just didn't happen. But so I'm going to keep an eye on this one, but I don't want to chase it now. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But yeah, nice little movement there on that breakout there. But we'll see how this one opens up on the day. Market opens up now in less than a minute. Markets are open and watching LI actually. I like this dead cat movement here. If you do hear typing, that's me making alerts in my private community that I offer. So good. Looking for some sort of weakness here. I'm liking this setup quite a bit. Very good. So this right here just represents a 1 minute candle. So this is quite literally the first minute of the day that's still playing out. But as of right now, all strong, but hoping that all these buyers get out of the way. And then this thing can potentially roll over. So let's see what it wants to do. Now, if this thing just all of a sudden goes red, there's nothing I can do there. And right now, that's almost, that's exactly what it's doing. All right, well, there's no setup there for something to go solid green and then just red. Maybe something here taking shape at 31.25. In fact, yeah, I'm going to get that alerted. So what you're looking at here is my private trading community that I offer at claytrader.com. Flush point, 1 minute. So yeah, 31.25. I don't want to take it on this candle. I want to take it on the next candle. So this candle has got to be able to stay up above it. Come on, bounce back up, bounce back up. Come on. It's going to be close. Okay, there we go. Bounce up a little bit here. Want to see it hit 31.50. Or excuse me, not whatever that, what's the VWAP there? 31.45, which it's already hit. So let's see if it comes back down to 31.25. Oh, good, good. All right, 31.25 looking even better now. Unless this is just truly a strong move. That very well could be the case. And maybe 31.25 won't come into play. Again, like I said, these videos are live, so I have no idea. So again, if you hear the typing, you're not going crazy. That's just me making alerts on other things that I'm watching. But I'm just letting this play out here. So 31.75 might be, let's see if this thing can get up above 32. Okay. LI update. 31.75 flush point 1 minute. So there we go, 31.75. I want to see it get up over 32. Me personally, that's my personal preference. Want to see it first get up above 32 and then come back down, which it did not do. Shoot. Maybe I was being a little too nitpicky there. Like I said, for me, that's what I want to see happen. I'm still very curious about that 31.25 mark. Now, if it comes all the way down here on this one candle, I'm not going to take it on that trade, which it looks like it. Look at that. All right, there we go. See if it wants to come back down now. Again, watching 31.25. Probably going to have to anticipate it because it might move very quickly. In at 31.26. Let's see if we can get a push down to 31. And better yet, below. I don't like how it's stalling here. I don't like that at all. Give it a little chance here, but was hoping for a little cleaner break to the downside. All right, maybe this will finally be the move. Pulled out some right there. I need to lighten my risk here. So it could still be a losing trade, but now only 300 shares. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if this thing actually wants to make the move down below 31 or not. If I'm right and it does actually go below 31, I'm glad I still have some shares, but I feel like I could be wrong at this point, which is why I now just have the 300 shares. All right, so all out there, $25 loss. Got the move. I'm glad I lightened the load, and look at that. There it goes. Look at that. Well, love the setup. In hindsight, I should have taken the 31.75. I would have had a much bigger gain there. But yeah, that one just I'm not opposed to giving it another go. But yeah, that one just did not want to really break down. Let's see, anything else interesting around the markets? What was that first? Oh yeah, LAZR. Whatever happened with that one? Oh, I'm breaking out right now. More so the breakout point was down around 29. Try to build a position on it, get some up at 30.85 on the short side, if it can even shoot up there. No idea if that's going to happen, but if it can, that'd be an interesting spot. XPEV just went to high, so does that mean that LI is bouncing up bigger too? Yep, look at that. Crazy. Well, I'll tell you what, that $25 loss feels fantastic because there just something was not right there, and I'm not to pat myself on the back because if you watch these live trade videos, you know I make plenty of mistakes too, but that was definitely the right call there. Although 31.65, I'm wondering if that comes into play. Could that be potential short if it comes into play? As of right now, this thing just bouncing and bouncing. Wow. Man, that was such a good setup too. I mean, and it worked kind of, but I wanted it down below 31 at least, and it just didn't quite give it to me. But you know what? The one thing I definitely did right there was I lightened the load. Actually took off 200 in the profit by 5 cents. So actually got a little bit of a profit, but then the remaining 300 shares I did take a loss on. But yeah, $26 loss. That's something that I'm confident I can recover from. But Yeah, what a shame. That was a good example there. I don't care how beautiful a setup is. The market gives you no guarantees. And that one, it just didn't work out. But XPEV just still blasting. And no shares are short of that one, though. So kind of feel handicapped on it when you have to play a stock in a certain way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause for now. All right, I'm very interested in flush point 1 minute. So Boeing 233.50 as a potential breakdown point. And if you're new, what do I mean? What does flush mean? Well, I think the price will go down. Why would I want the price to go down? Because believe it or not, you can make money when prices go down. That is known as going short, which that first trade on LI, I was short, meaning I wanted to see the price go down. It just didn't go down. That's why I lost money. It actually bounced upwards, which cost me. Yeah, 233.50, I like very much. I'm not going to take it on this candle, though. So this candle needs to stay up above it. But if the next candle or anything after that goes below it, then I would be interested. So I'm going to keep a close eye on Boeing. And just looking around. Uh-oh. No, don't do it on this candle. Stay up above. Stay up above. Okay, there we go. Staying up above. I mean, it's Boeing, so a very jumpy one. There we go. Almost wondering if 234 would be the better entry point. Give me a little wiggle room there for potential quick scalp. Yes, I'm just talking to myself right now, but you just get to listen to the voices in my head. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, so now looking at 234.75 as the flush point here. Got that updated. So watching closely here. In at 234.75. Let's see if we can get a push down through 234.50 at least. There we go. Took out 200 shares there. So it could still be a losing trade. Again, I locked in some of my gains there. But let's see if this thing wants to roll back over. Like I said, I want to see it get more down through 234.50. But 234.75, certainly being pretty stubborn. Okay, there we go. Can we get some more push to the downside? Nope. Once again, bouncing back up. Trying to see if it wants to go. Meaning go downwards more. Took out another 100 there. Took another 100 out there. Yeah, there's that one point. It just bounced right off of 233.50 again. Wow. All right. Well, I'm just going to hop out there. So $205 on the trade. Still going to watch 233.50, but I'm definitely was not going to let that one bounce up against me and then cause a loss like I had on the first one. I mean, even if it works out in my way, sometimes as traders, I don't mind letting it happen the first time that happens, but if I'm in the green and I know that green trade can wipe away the red trade, you know what? Sometimes it's better to just, what's the saying? If there's one bird in the hand is better than two in the bush or whatever that is. I do still like it though. Wow. Once again, another bounce off 233.50. So that truly is the level that needs to be broken. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, but overall, I feel I'm happy with the way I traded, even if it does break down below there. Because, yeah, in hindsight, I could still be holding some shares right now. And I could still potentially get the... Did I actually lose money? Yeah, I did. I lost money on those last 50 shares, didn't I? So I got on it. I got in it. Well, let's see what happens. 233.50. If this candle bounces again and it stays up above it and gives me another green candle and then comes back down, I will take that trade. But I'm not going to take it on this candle. And the next candle needs to show some green and then come back down. And if that occurs, I'm taking the trade. But again, step one is I'm not going to do it on this candle. And then the next candle needs to show me some green. Well, good. This candle's even showing some green. Wow, I'm going to get that alerted again. Looks even more attractive now as a flush point. Yep, 233.50. If it comes back down, I will take it. But for now, I will go ahead and pause. All right, it's getting close. And once again, bouncing back up, which isn't a terrible thing. Like I said, if this candle here can get green, just like it is right now, good. All right, well, let's see if 233.50 can come into play again or not. I'm watching. All right, BA 234.35, updated flush point 1 minute. So that's now been alerted. Don't know if it'll come into play here, but I like it as an area on the chart. I'm not going to take it on this particular candle, but if the next candle wants to break down through it, I would be interested. So I will go ahead and pause for now. Just a quick update here on Boeing. Never gave any sort of signals. This thing has just continued to bounce, so up it goes. Maybe this is some sort of bigger reversal. Not quite sure, but as far as those updates that I gave in terms of those areas to watch, it never even really came close to violating them. So that's the current scoop on Boeing. I might just be wrapping things up here. I don't know. The market seems to be slowing down here a little bit, and I might have to just take my $180 and move on. Which I suppose I should be grateful for, given that first trade ultimately cost me money. But like I said, I'm not going to give up quite, not even 30 minutes in. And with my be done in 30 approach, which if you're new, I like to approach the markets from a freedom of time perspective. So I'm not doing this because I want a Lamborghini or I want, a yacht or anything like that. Now, if that's the stuff you want, that's cool. Go for it. I mean, get your Rolex watch collection. For me, I just want the freedom of time. So I like to do, the be done in 30 approach, which means try to average every month being done right around 30 minutes. So like I said, I still have 6 minutes before I would be at the 30-minute mark. So I'll see what else is out there. And check it out, the power of charts. Look where this bounce happened again, right there at 233.50. Look at that. Now, do charts work every single time? Absolutely not. Are they the holy grail? No, there's no such thing as a holy grail. But are they a tool that should be learned? Absolutely. You should be using technical charts. And we have a real-time example of that. All I've been talking about, it seems like the whole time, is 233.50, 233.50. And look at that. I think, out of curiosity, did it bounce literally right off that spot? Let's see. Low of 233.52. Close enough. And hey, look at that. Back up it goes. So the question becomes, do I want to take this trade? It looks pretty good. I'll keep an eye on it. So this is going to be either my last trade of the day or just I'm not making any other trades. But the game plan is this. What you're looking at here is the BA 5-minute chart. So I'm not taking it on this candle. So still at least 3 minutes before this candle comes into play. But if on the next candle, well, wow, what a bounce right now. But point here being, I'm not taking it on this 5-minute candle. But if on the next 5-minute candle, that 233.50 mark comes into play again, maybe even 233.75, I would be very interested in taking that trade. But again, I'm not taking any action. I want this 5-minute chart, or excuse me, this 5-minute chart to kind of do its thing, give me an idea of what it wants to do. But like I said, if after this candle finishes the 5-minute period, and then the next candle 233.50 comes into play, then I would be interested in that. So that is a game plan. But yeah, like I said, this is either going to be a trade or it's not, and then I'm going to call it for a day. But like I said, still got 2 minutes now before that 5-minute candle would be done. So I will go ahead and pause and I'll keep you updated. Okay, 5-minute candle is complete. And now we are back sitting around 233.50. If it gets down through 233.70, I'm going to hop in. So watching 233.70. Oh, and I turned my back that fast. All right, I'm still going to watch it. My eyes just changed. This thing is so stubborn down there. Is this thing really going to bounce? The problem is there's LAZR, which has been going very nicely too. So it's a choice right now. Which one do I really want to put my attention on? The nice thing about being green is you can be picky. So, I mean, even if this doesn't work out, BA, if that doesn't work out, then, you know, it's not like I've lost out on anything per se. Oh, right there at 233.50. Well, I'll just observe. Look at all that size. And hey, look at there. Once again, a bounce. Longest video ever with barely any trades. But it's just been one of those mornings where I'm watching, waiting for stuff to happen, and it just doesn't happen. GMI. Look at this thing. Boeing. So just ridiculous. You got to think that if 233.50 is broken, then it is going to go. Like, it is going to plunge. But it's such a big if right now. Anybody got a time machine? Can I just go into the future by like 10 minutes and see what happens here? I mean, that would be fantastic. Hit me up in the comment section if you have a time machine that I could borrow. This one's still just going pretty bonkers here. I like LAZR for try to build a position on that one. But now that one's kind of stalling out too. Would be interested in potentially shorting this if it can get up over 32. All right, if anything, let's just... Look at that. Sorry, you don't see what I'm seeing. I'm watching Boeing, though, on one of my other monitors. And 233.50 again. Stubborn. Potential short here, though, at 30.85 with the way this is struggling. In there at 31, I think this thing wants to flush here to the downside now. There we go. Well, that thing barely budged. Let's see if we can get another move down below 31 here. So all out there just took the $50 scalp. But we got to go. Let's look at Boeing. Look at Boeing. I know my slogan is trade without emotion. But, I mean, you just got to appreciate the ridiculousness of the market. It broke through just. And that's why I have a love-hate relationship with Boeing. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed I don't know what you're supposed to do. Leave me in the comment section. What's your stock that you kind of have a love-hate relationship with? For me, it's got to be Boeing. Boeing, I mean, will give you beautiful setups, and then it'll do nonsense like this. I mean, this is a textbook setup right here. Boom, boom. It breaks a little bit below it and then snaps right back up. Like, just ridiculous. I mean, Boeing can reward you. It rewarded me today. I mean, it brought me back to the green, but I don't even, is this a good video? I have no idea. Seriously, will you, like, was this a waste of your time to watch this? Did you learn anything? I just feel like this was such a blah. I suppose back at the first trade, LI, that was a good example in the sense of that was a great setup. Setup just didn't quite work out, and then I had to take the loss on it. And then Boeing worked out fine the first time, and then LAZR was just a scalp, kind of just a whatever, it is what it is type thing. But I don't know. I need to move on with my day though. It is 10:45 or it's 10:15. So it's been 45 minutes into the day. So I'm actually 15 minutes above average. But yesterday, actually, I was done in like 5 minutes. So overall, my average is still going to stay right around that 30-minute mark. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me this long. I'm kind of sorry because I don't feel like this was really that good of a video. But like I said, these are truly live, and sometimes you're going to have mornings like this. But as much as I don't really want to post this video because I feel like I don't know, it just feels bizarre. I'm going to post, I hit the record button, so I'll post it. But I guess the main learning lesson is just sometimes you're going to have mornings like this where things work out and you make money, but you just feel like it was just so bizarre and sloppy. And that's just kind of how I feel right now. But if you do enjoy these videos, a couple of quick requests. First off, hit that like button, and then comments, questions, suggestions, leave those down below. Like I said, I want to know about, do you have a love-hate stock out there? And then finally, check out the channel. There's a lot of other good live trade videos that you can go and check. But point being, check out the channel as a whole. If you like what you see, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as I'd love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. But yeah, I said at the beginning that you would get a nitty-gritty look, unscripted look into what it's like to be a day trader. And sometimes this is what it's like to be a day trader. Things just feel bizarre. Things aren't really going your way. Things feel choppy. But I mean, you can still make money. But yeah, if you ever had days where you feel like this, you're not alone. We all have them as traders. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.